Hello and welcome to the Gauge Look, and we're in Hearts of Iron 4, specifically to start with Fascist Hobbits, the dawn of the Hobbit Empire, or something along those lines. So you've guessed it, we're in Middle Earth. And the map is a bit crazy, but also very, very well done. So we are going to play as the Shire, the Hobbits, with this, for some reason it reminds me of the New Zealand flag. I've played a couple of this countries in this mod. There is a few crashes, so just beware of that. But I do have regular saves on. So we are a Gerontius Took of the Shire, and we want to become an empire. So our population is about 8 million, so already we're going to have some problems. We have okay resources actually, and we have 4 provinces, which are all 2 million each, so they do grow at a reasonable level, but we do start off as a puppet to these guys, who are basically going to be the Kingdom of Anur. Now, I've played and lost this playthrough offline already, so I just want to warn you guys that, you know, things... Hod Hayward here has got his work cut out for him. I love this. Longbottom, Sackville, Michael Devlin. But we're going to go down the route of the Fascist. So I think it'd be fair to say as well, just so you know, obviously it's not Iron Man mode, I've given myself 3 advisors as well, because this goes very, very slowly. I've played it twice already. I was successful to a certain degree in one and very unsuccessful in another one, and I wanted for the play purposes. Obviously there's no achievements in this anyway, so we started with a political power gain guy, daily fascism support, and an army experience guy. To be honest, I had in mind somebody else, but he wasn't there. But I don't know why it's changed. So we're playing with this mod, the Lord of the Rings mod, and honestly it's really good. The main guy is obviously Mordor versus Gondor. I've seen this go either way both times, so we'll see. Right. Unfortunately, we only have 2. Look at this stuff. We've got a shield. Let's research a shield, and let's research. Do construction speed actually. So we have a few factories, but let's get the Farthing, the West Farthing, up. Okay, so we've got some standard stuff here, but we've also got a relatively decent sized tree over here as well. It's one of the smaller ones, the Shire, actually, in this mod, which is a bit surprising actually. But we're going to go down the fate of the Shire, and then we're going to go down a different approach, and we're going to empower the sheriffs. And yeah, we're going to be the first Hobbit Empire. And there's some very interesting things here. There's loads of cool stuff over here as well. But we're going to abolish those second breakfasts. Now, I am going to play this for a wee while in one go, rather than lots of half-an-hour ones like I normally do. Just so we can kind of get through it a little bit. So, I'm well behind on infantry equipment. I only have 2 military factories. So, this is going to take a little bit of time. So, let's just get started on 5 speed. And let's get a field marshal as soon as we can. The War of the Ring. I'll leave it on screen for a second if you guys can make it out. But basically, to sum it up, the War of the Ring is around the One Ring, of course. In this mod, the One Ring adopts a form of national spirit that grants a very significant stat boost to all your divisions. Around 1936, December will invoke Elrond's Council, should no nation. Now, this doesn't actually affect us, weirdly, even though we are hobbits. We also appear to be a kind of... I'm not quite sure. We seem to be an Eastern nation in our... Oh, we look different today, actually, so maybe it's just random. I was very much like Japanesey last time, my units and my names. Why can't I actually recruit him? Oh, I need to promote him. Right, let us just train you anyway. Let's make these hobbits good, because our division of hobbit infantry is pretty light. It's pretty light. Now, technology is a bit odd in this, as you can imagine, but they've done their best to try and accommodate some hobbity type stuff. There is planes and stuff, so you're just going to have to use your imagination. There is nice events that we'll go through as well. So trade-wise, we've got a decent amount of steel, and that is beneficial. Okay, let's we're not really bothered by that, and we also don't need to do any sort of referendum on fascism, as it'll just happen through our events anyway. The fate of the Shire. I can turn the music volume up just ever so slightly. Some epic music going on. Bilbo Baggins' 111th birthday. Fantastic. Paranormal activities in the Shire. Oh no, Frodo's went missing. I'd really recommend this mod. It's not actually that buggy either, honestly. Okay, we're going down the traditional approach, which will give us extra fascism and communism support. And we want to be the fascist hobbits. And we're going to need military factories. A lot of military factories. Okay, let's go to limited conscription straight. Oh no, volunteer only. We have okay manpower actually. It's more the military factories that are a problem. And there's very little we can do with that. I love this. Empower the sheriffs. Lord Balin is dead. No! After having the Mountain of Meribor after his kin. Oh dear. Okay, so the Free Orcs of Moria are attacking East Moria. Now, I've actually played, as you can imagine, a few times as the Kingdom of Erebor, and they're a pretty strong kingdom, so we may, if this proves popular, we may actually do a playthrough with them, because I can make that one last. I'm not going to guarantee anything with this playthrough in terms of longevity, because what usually happens is these kingdoms kind of unite, and sometimes this one with these guys as well, so I might just be a little bubble in the middle, but we'll take our opportunities. So we can't empower the sheriff yet. So let us do world tension increase yet. We'll question these guys' strength. And then we'll probably go down the industrial route for a wee while to get some factories. We'll be able to go to partial mobilization. Perfect. A new division. Okay, extra construction speed is very much needed. And we're just going to fire through these guys. I think most of you will already know what this game's all about. A different approach. Come on, fascists. We're getting decent levels though. Okay, 168,000. It's not terrible. Can we move up to partial mobilization? We can indeed. And of course we're going to want to increase our infrastructure. I'm not sure if we'll get the opportunity to build land forts. I actually did pretty well in the war against everybody. Angmar seeks independence. Protests in Angmar. Wizards class at Orthanc. Oh my goodness. Again, you guys can read this if you wish. Okay, so I can raise my autonomy to colony, because screw you guys. Okay, so we can't do anything down here because we're waiting for 30% fascism. So let's do industrial effort. Let's get a couple of military factories. The Shire questions the Arthedians' authority. Arthedians? I'm not sure. Just keep on working away, guys. Keep on training. Can we promote you? We can. Luwu. You are cautious. It's not great. Let's do defensive doctrine for you just now. His planning speed is reduced. It's not actually. Shire police force. Amazing. Now, bearing in mind that our troops are really terrible at the moment. So we're going to need to improve. I'd like to get at least artillery. Okay, perfect. A new factory. And we should be... I don't know, we're not going to quite make 30% fascist in that time. Even with our demagogue. Yeah, we are Lu Zhong. I'm not sure what... Well, obviously it's... Is this Korean, maybe? Apologies if I'm insulting anyone. Okay, go to armament effort. We've got a cheeky factory in. Might actually be worth doing construction too, ahead of time. thinking of. Rohan is diagnosed with hypothyroidism. A Rohan representative. So I think somebody is a old worm. Is it Wormtooth? Wormtongue? Can't remember. Yeah, let's keep popping. In fact, okay, yeah, let's go to limited conscription already. Just want that population to come up. As in that manpower even. And we should be, yeah, we'll be at 30% for this one. And we'll have an extra military factory. So we'll go straight on that. We have no aluminium. Or aluminum, if you prefer. Get a cheeky extra military factory though. Okay. Empower the sheriffs. Sheriffs. Okay, let's just change some colours here. Oops. And I do want an air force if possible as well. I'll be able to build up a few military factories before I'm in a position to do anything. So at least let's get a fighter. How far behind are we on all these? I am going to just make 3 lines. It's going to seem a bit stupid, I think. But this worked quite effectively on the one that I actually did well in. Yeah, everybody please. I'm getting humans for some reason. Very interesting names as well. I always do my standard infantry's lines. Just makes me remember. Okay, so we got construction. What could we get? Artillery genius. Let's do army expert. Okay, max factories in state, absolutely. Perfect. Come on, Hobbit infantry, you get in there training. Oh no, they have changed. Ah, okay, so those units I've seen was my overlord. Okay, so the Fellowship of the Ring. We have now empowered the sheriffs, so we're now fascist. We're the Brotherhood of Hobbits. I don't want to abandon our overlords yet, because that could lead to problems. So this will change me to war economy. Excuse me. And it will also boost my military construction speed and give me some extra points towards my colonial status, basically. So we're a Reich Protectorate. That's a problem in itself because it reduces our manpower. But we will abandon them. Don't you worry. Decisions? What decision? No, we're not worried about any of this. The Shire will be true and strong. We're going to need more sport equipment as well, that's for sure. Could do about 10 military factories. That'd get me by. Moria has elected a Balrog as their leader. Amazing. Let's have a look at... Oh, Christ. A new Dark Lord. That's quite interesting. Oh, wow. You could go down. That's a nice looking tree. The only thing is... they've got no population. Like, at all. Mithril tanks. Yeah, they've got like 500,000 people, so I'm not really sure how it'd work. Okay, militarise the hobbits. Now, look at this. Got all these military factories. We've got strong fascist support as well. And we're not far off being able to declare our independence. Or change to satellite, anyway. Now, these guys went communist most times with me. I really hope they don't do that. Well, they are going down that route. God damn it. They didn't have much of an army either the last time I fought them, but things look a little bit different this time. And straight away we're going to go to extensive conscription regardless of the training time. Just need that. Sauron denounces the integrity of Rohan. Funny that. Come on, go up. Rune declares for Sauron. No surprises here. Let's go up to a Camco Hawk. And assign divisions. And we have to get damn close to having full free armies here before we do anything. Again, mistakes have been made. We've learned from them. Hobbits, the fascist hobbits of the Shire, shall prevail in the end. Okay, so we've militarised the hobbits, so all of a sudden we have a whole bunch of military factories. Which is very nice. Unquestioned authority will give us considerably increased construction speed, and will also give us service by requirements. Not great, but it's fine. Okay, that'll do just now. We will give you support archers, support crossbowmen. Let's do support crossbowmen and extra skirmishers just now. We'll have to have a think about it afterwards, but let's go with that just now because that's going to eat away all my reserves. Indeed. Concentrated industry. Production efficiency. We need to start churning out those weapons, hobbits. And all those crossbows. You need to get out my land as well at some point, you little buggers. I wonder why the mod guy picked Korean type units. Okay, so we're on infrastructure now. Why has it went down? Boromir is dead. Oh no. Boromir. How could you die? Okay, so we're now in service by requirement, and we have division organisation, negative stability, but 2% extra recruitable population. We're getting pretty close to seek our own destiny. Let's just abolish the second breakfast first. Because we are real hobbits. We have pride in our country. Okay, so what could we get here? Let's go for artillery genius. Their capital is right next to me. So we would like to get there if possible. We're going to need to trade for aluminium at some point. I'm not ready to yet. I'm not sure it's worth it building the infrastructure before this. Indeed, I'm going to do it that way around. The dead marshes yielded to Mordor? Oh, no, they've changed. Not much population there. Kingdom of Erebor will be worrying though. Okay, so we got a better plane. Absolutely. Okay, and we're going to need to do engineer companies as well. I don't think there's any ideas here that actually give us an extra tech place. Oh yeah, there's one. Oh no. So we're going to be stuck with shit, with 2 research areas for this entire game, which is interesting. Oh. Greater Arnor wants to provide us Greater Arnor. Oh yeah, see, they've already grown. No, because that's going to support their claims on me. I need more. More and more. I'm just going to bring all these guys out to hell with it. You get in there, and 1 each for you two. Fascist hobbits. I do wish we went like black in colour or something. See, with 12%, so we're actually going to have a decent amount there. Minimal diet, less consumer goods factories. Again, no, stability is going to drop. We'll take it though. Okay, what can we do here? Commando, division attrition. Yeah, let's do division attrition. Minimal diet. Okay. Seek our own destiny. Yeah, let's do that. So low, the stability though. We do have some planes in reserves now. 8 whole planes. I don't think we actually have an air base though. So let's get that sorted out. So we're actually probably ahead of them now. Just anyway. Not in civilian factories though. Spark of the... Oh, the Harad Civil War. I've never seen that event. Quite interesting. So you guys went with the dark ones. Go on, Harad. What's the difference here? Oh, I reckon they've got the better of you, the realm of Harad. Just depends if they're at war with everyone. Probably. Wow. You're really pumping out the numbers. The old Elvins. Linden. Look at Rivendell. Not great populations. Khazad-dûm on the border. Seek our own destiny, indeed. Okay, let's abandon our lords. Let's hope they don't go to war with me now, or I could lose straight away. I'm not even exaggerating in that regard either. Although I really don't think there's anything they could do. Let's stop training just now. These are not ideal units yet, but we'll get there. What about support archers? I think that's probably artillery again. It is, yeah. So we're going to need more artillery, that's for sure. King Theoden casts out his advisor. Wormtongue is gone. It's always good. Okay, so we've got good excavation, and we will get you on armour. So you've got no faction. You've only got 11. Do you know what? I'll take that just now anyway. There is a possibility I could beat them. How quickly, I wonder, though. Because normally they've allied up with a bunch of people, but they've not done that yet. Conquer the realm of Arnor. It's interesting. We get in there early. Could be over. Prince of Terror. It's always helpful. I mean, these are going to be really understocked regiments, I am aware. People might be annoyed at me for this. I just want to have some divisions out in the field. Not too bad. We're going to start getting military factories now as well. Okay, so we've abandoned them. Let's make the first Hobbit Empire. Kingdom of Gondor declared war on the Kingdom of Angmar. Oh, okay, so... Oh no, I think the message was just wrong. Okay, so we're at war. Let's just hold you up for a wee while. Let's slow the speed down. Hold them up. Let's get over the water. And there's definitely more of them, more of us than them. I wasn't expecting to be at war quite so early. Is there? There's no victory points whatsoever down here, I don't think. And that's probably no soldiers. So let's just move on. They're all probably up north. Go take their capital as quick as you can. You'll get all their military factories. Actually looks like I'm winning the battle there as well. Just push up. If we can take as many victory points as possible early on, we might actually be able to do it. This could go horribly wrong as well though. Yeah, there's far more on this side. As you'd expect, because it's our capital. Why aren't you here already? So it does look like we're winning there. We're going to lose here though, so if you can get up there. You get up there as well, please. What a horrible piece of border gore this is going to end up being. Oh, we're going to lose there, aren't we? Shit. Come on, take that piece of land there. We have indeed. Move into their capital, bugger them. I wonder how quickly we can get these guys down on the lines there. Come on, lads. Get into their capital. Just get there. That won't be enough, I'm sure. It's 22% or less. Go to Fornost. You've taken Anglor. Go up there. Just push them as much as possible, guys. Come on, go. We're not far off either getting these regiments. We are going to take all these guys up here, because they are going to push through me here. Okay, just stop. Okay, we've taken their capital. And we do indeed have some more military factories. And they're going to push right in now though. We need you back. And you back as quick as possible. Or forced march if at all possible. Okay, so I think my idea here is just abandon this front. And stay there. And hopefully we can just deal with anything that comes. And we're going to see them from quite a distance. So what are they actually on there? Down to 52%. Still pretty high actually. You sit on their capital. You charge up to their other victory points. You might be able to just gain enough by doing that. They don't really have much more in the way of victory points. But they are walking into my city now. Come on, you need to force march. Take them out. We have enough manpower, what are you talking about? Can't believe we're in Hobbit wars already. We should be alright sitting in the capital. You never know, they might capitulate early because of this. Thank God. We need you guys up there as quick as possible. You can just stay there if you like. And you get in there. What are you offering? No. Don't want to reduce my stability any further. Come on, take out Enerond. I'm not sure what I'm going to do actually if I end up winning quite as easily as this. I wouldn't mind having Maybe this as a vassal state. More military factories. Come on, the first Hobbit in Empire. Okay, how many victory points do they have left? Can't have much. Where's their capital now? Am I missing something? I must be. Where is their capital? I don't understand. I can only see Athlin. Unless it takes a second for it to... That's what we want here. I don't understand where their land is supposedly though. Bollocks. Come on, hobbits. Come on, fascist hobbits. We need you. Oh, there's our capital. Right there. Little buggers. Go for it. I'm sure they've made that capital up. It doesn't look like a city to me. They're obviously going to come into this again, but we're just ignoring them for the time being. Go on, get into their capital. Okay, we definitely took the capital there. As expected, they didn't have any military points. So we're going to need to take them. You get up there. Oh, we lost that one. Okay, you get up there. Try and deal with them, please.